What's going on, dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm QuinnyBags, and today, my dudes, I'm going to be teaching you how to actually dig all the way to bedrock or dig out a full chunk or dig out a large area. Super easy in Minecraft Java Edition. So today, we're going to be getting started on that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be using a lot of TNT, and we're going to have a lot of explosions. So let's get started. Now, if you guys are new, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate your support. We're trying to get 60,000 subscribers right now. So let's do it, dudes. All right, so here's what we got set up here. Now, I'm going to be teaching you how to make these TNT dupers and how to use them pretty efficiently. Recently, I actually just dug out a full chunk in Minecraft. A chunk is 16 by 16. I dug it out by using TNT dupers, and we dug it all the way to -59 for a slime farm. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do this pretty efficiently. Now, if you guys want to follow my way, or if you guys just want to use the TNT duper, that you can do. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually do a full chunk. So the idea of it is to use these TNT dupers, drop them all the way down and dig out this whole area and then go by hand and kind of clean it up yourself. So the first thing we need to do is hit F3 plus G. This is actually going to give us our chunk borders. So this is going to be able, say you want to dig out a slime chunk, this is going to be one of the easiest ways. That's what I did with it. So as you can see here, we have our full chunk here. And as you can see, I have all my TNT dupers set up, 4 different ones. Now I have them spaced out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from that side, as you guys can see. Now you can put them in any orientation you'd like, but I just basically mirrored them by myself, so it made it a lot easier. Now all we really got to do is go and flick all these switches, and as you can see here, this TNT is going to go crazy, and it's going to blow up the whole area. So eventually, this is going to get us all the way down to level whatever we want to get to. As you can see here, it's doing a lot of work. Now, the only thing when you're working on these and using these, if you get any water patches, you have to stop the actual dupers and then go ahead and remove the water. And to stop the dupers, it's super simple. All you do is go flick this switch, and the dupers will stop. All right, dude, so I'm going to show you guys how to build these dupers so you guys could set this up inside of a chunk on your own, and then you guys can get started. All right, so to make one duper, here is all the supplies you're going to need, minus these grass blocks here. These are just 10 blocks to get all the way up. So go ahead and collect up all these supplies, and then you can get started. All right, so with TNT dupers, you can't just build them at ground level, so I recommend going up like 15 blocks. So let's go up a few sets of blocks here. All right, once you are up here, the next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and we're going to make an L shape with a slime, just like that. Super easy to start. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our fence post. We're going to place our fence post right here. We're going to place the TNT underneath of it. And then we're going to grab out our dead horn coral fan block. And we're going to place this right here, just like that. Super easy. And we're going to grab our slime block. And we're going to face this way on the left side of the fence. And we're going to build the same L shape just like that. We're going to grab our detector rails, put one there. We're going to put a minecart on top. After that, we're going to go ahead and place our piston. So I'm going to build a couple temp blocks over here, break that one, and we're going to face the sticky piston going into the slime like that. Now we're going to break these 2 blocks, place 1 block here, put an observer down like that, and then we're going to break that. Now, when you place this observer, it's going to start, okay? So be prepared. So what you're going to do quickly is you're going to basically place the observer, put the lever on the observer you place, and flick it over. It's instantly going to turn on. Now, one thing I recommend before doing all this too, the initial tower you actually started with, get rid of that, or else the TNT is going to land on it, and it's going to explode, and it could end up killing you. So just take all these precautions, because remember, we're dealing with TNT here. High damage, all right? So let's go ahead and hit the observer on here. It'll start, flick that down, and there we go. Your TNT duper is ready to go. So as you guys can see, it works great. It's already blowing stuff up. But now, it's up to you guys here. If you want to, you can also do this. So this will turn it on and off, right? And it'll automatically go. Or we can stop. Or, if you want to, you can actually get rid of that observer and turn it on and off yourself. That way you can actually time the TNT, limit how much you want to put down, and it's super easy. So as you guys can see, just flicking this back and forth is going to drop 1 piece at a time. And then, of course, if you want to set up 4 of them like this in this orientation, you can go ahead and do that. Even place them a little bit closer together so you get that middle branch, so you don't have to dig that out as much. But as we can see, we're just going to dig this out and let this go now. All right, and be advised, when you are using these TNT dupers, never jump down there. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But if we run into water like this, we can go ahead and flick this off, go fix the water, get rid of the water, and then get back to work. So we can go ahead and stop this. All right, so we got rid of the water supply. We start it up again, and it'll go back to work. All right, so once we get actually to deep slate, because you got to think of the timing. TNT is on a timer, so it can only make it so far down. So once we actually get down to a level like deep slate, it's going to start exploding before it actually reaches here. And right here is level -5. Now this could vary depending on whatever you're blowing up, like a mountain or anything. It might start higher. So obviously the next thing we're going to have to do here is we're actually going to have to make the dupers farther down. Now if you want to, you can actually change the location of the duper to do this side stuff first, and then maybe lower the dupers farther down. Totally up to you. This honestly depends on your project, what you're working on, but it's just a good example so you guys kind of understand that if you're wondering, hey, some reason my TNT isn't blowing up any farther, it's because it's exploding before it actually hits this block here. So that's what I would recommend doing, is maybe going and setting up some dupers in the middle section here. That way it'll explode the middle, and then relocate them to the bottom. Make sure about 15 blocks high before placing them, and then that'll take you all the way to the minimum level in Minecraft now. All right, my dudes, that's gonna be it for this video. If this video helped you, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Let's do this, dudes. And like honestly, like TNT duping is great. Just be very, very careful. Don't put it through any end portals. I've made that mistake before. Everyone makes fun of me about it, so don't throw it through an end portal, and you should be okay and stay, you know, decent distance away. Just be careful if you're on hardcore. And yeah, go enjoy TNT duping. It's a lot of fun, and it helps you dig out a chunk or anything like that really, really fast. Destroy mountains, everything. So my dudes, thank you very much. Have an amazing day, and peace out, my dudes.